It's coming down pretty good. Yesterday it was like, let's go to the beach. Not really, but the hat on. My wife cleaned up in here, cleaned up there, and my winter boots are disappeared again. Oh, no problem. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple of quick things here. Today, we're gonna go in the garage, clean up a little bit. I should light the fire, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna make sure that things are cleaned up a little bit. There's the little feller. Sammy's in the woodshed there, so I'm not going in there. I don't expect to. Oh, there's a glove. Okay, let's put the glove with these wife's gloves. And we'll stick it down here. I just gotta fix this plastic on here. There we go. That's what I forgot. I was going to do the recycle today too. Recycle's next week. There she goes. Now she can have her pop whenever she wants it. It's nice and easy to get into. Let me do that without knocking you guys off. And I've got maybe a half a dozen cans left. 5, 6. And then I'll be out of pop. And I'm thinking about cutting back on this because my weight's gone up all of a sudden real fast. It's up to 280. So that means I'm getting fat. Fatter. Alright. I'll just go get the recycle. Hang on. There we go. Here, I'll show you something that's pretty neat. My wife gets this every once in a while. It's called Mountain Maples. And it's pure maple cream. It's really good. It's product of Canada, grown in New Brunswick. over by Moncton. And believe me, it's good. But that can, or that box, I'll cut it in half, and it takes us, well, I'll cut it in quarters actually, so it takes about 2 sittings to eat that whole thing up. Okay, so here we are. Let's put this, get you over here, put you here so you're not going to fall off, I hope. And paper first. Whoa, it's cold, man. We've got enough room for, oops. If it wasn't snowing today, I was considering seriously of starting the mower up and ripping up and down the driveway a couple times. But I think we'll pass on that today. And I was just, we got the guy coming in April to do all the servicing for me and check it over. So I got some, oh, good one. New spindles and stuff like that to put on it. And the belt, blades. Alright. Oh, maybe I get lucky here. There. Lucky do. That's another one. Alright. That's 4 bags already. Here's a thing that's interesting. Or maybe not. We had a car come down our driveway about halfway down. And I didn't realize it at the time. Wasn't paying attention too much. But that car is a suspicious car because I'm an administrator of another site. And what, let's see, hang on here. What's interesting was that, what do we got here, daffodils, the hell. What's interesting of it was, this car is suspicious. They are accused of stealing a couple of jerry cans of fuel. And what they do is a bunch of dopers is what they are. They drive around looking for stuff laying around that you didn't put away. So as soon as they see something, they jump out of the car, bang, got it. and they take off. What's this one on? Alright. They take off, and, well, they stole a couple of cans of diesel and whatnot. So, they're just looking for stuff laying around on your property that they could come in handy with. Now, I thought there was a vehicle up here earlier. Might not be able to see because of where I am. There was a car parked up there. I thought it was still the same car, but it wasn't. It was another one. Anyway, it fits the description of this other one that they're looking for, that's been stealing. So what I do is I go and I alert our community, and this community that I'm in at both of them. So what I do is, if it pertains to these folks out here too, I'll grab that as well and put it up there. The last thing we want is a bunch of guys not being watchful and our stuff gets stolen. And they steal a lot of stuff. These guys are out there every day hunting. You know, hunting for the free stuff. So, just do your part. And if you belong in a community, whether it's rural or in the city, you know, you could probably have there probably is a Facebook group for it already. And then you can make it so that we can catch these bad people. Oh, look. I didn't want anything on there. Guess what? There it is. Didn't take her long. I just emptied that yesterday. Oh, for frig's sakes, woman. Alright, let's put you here till I think about what I gotta do out here. Well, that's what I was gonna do. Turn this around this way and shove it in closer. That wood weighs a lot. Okay. And put the garbage can here now. Let's just hope the dogs doesn't decide to wheeze on it. As soon as they come in the door. I'll put that over there. I used that yesterday, the ash. And what I did is I just put it down on the floor there to soak up that potato juice. Probably good fertilizer. Okay, so that's for that there is for the lawnmower. That's all the stuff I need. I was going to start it up, but I don't want to be breathing in all them fumes. Then I took the potatoes away in this thing, and I washed it out with snow up on the road there, up on the side. Get that out of the way. This is for when we get burning again. And I'll burn this again, or add this to the pile. And I'm going to clean up that little mess. Get that off the floor. So we'll do that right now. I'll just go get my fancy gear here. There, we'll just get you right on that. There. So the wood is almost done for the year. I might light it up later. Second here, turn this on. That's full enough. that up for next garbage. There we go. And another thing I want to put in here is, you see how those lines are on there? The bottom pieces of wood from here are laying on the concrete, and the concrete's moist all the time. So I'm thinking smart thing to do would be is to put another couple of 2x4s down here just to lift the wood up off the bottom. Right. And I've got to, I don't feel like doing it today. I got to go take up some measurements in the garage to see how much wood to order. And we'll see how much we've used. And that way I can make sure we don't overorder. It's important not to overorder now, because then I don't really have a place to put it. So, this stuff now. Put that back there. This is all for burning too. There. Bags. That. All right. We're buying 2 more harnesses for the 2 older dogs, and I gotta get some kindling too. All right, hang on. I'm just gonna go in and grab the kindling. Fill this up. In the bottom of here. It's getting to the point where I can't reach down in here too much. That's mostly all cedar. There's some Manitoba maple in there from a long time ago. We never seem to get to the bottom of these boxes. Oops. There, I'll give you a better view than my armpit. And my birthday's coming up, and one of the things projects are is I want to get enough kindling ready so that I can start with my new axe. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to expand it in here, but I want to go and cut a whole bunch of cedar and make a nice rack like this outside where I was storing the cedar from before. That'll say give me about a third of a cord, a rick rack or whatever you call it in your country. Country being whether rural or different country entirely. So anyway, and then what I'm going to do is I might clean this area out. We never use it for nothing but a bunch of old boards and crap, and I just keep piling it all in there. I could fill that up nice and neat with kindling as well, but my concern is about if mice get in there. Mice get into this pile of wood here. So, now I've already pre-measured this out once, and I've got a spreadsheet on my computer that I use to keep track of it, so I can tell how many cubic feet of wood I got, and there's 128 cubic feet in one cord. So if there's 128 feet missing here, I know one cord will fill it up. Excuse me. Okay, next I gotta lug in that big Jesus bag here. But first, I gotta come in here. Okay, we'll do this thing first, bit by bit. We'll get her done here. These are things that I gotta do in the run of a day. I'll put you there, I'll be right back. So first, we'll fill this bag up, or this up. Go get the other bag. That's heavy. this one. It's heavy. Good enough. There. Now, that's for the puppy. That's for the big boys. And this will be cut up next week for them all. Alright, let me put this, fix this up a bit. Yeah. No. I will help you later. Not too long. There we go. Oh, excuse me. So we're getting there. More wood. I think the one underneath is empty, which is not big enough for that. Shove this back. There, that gives us some more room. And it's getting there again. It's just this out here. I'm thinking about getting rid of a bunch of these things too. These little trays. And I'm going to have to do something with these things. I think we'll just recycle them. They'd be gone. Get rid of them. What's that? 2-cycle oil. Alright. Alright. Okay. Why is that there? It's in here. Nothing. Alright. Put that here. These bags end up going. We use these bags in there. Empty plastic bags for the garden. We probably give most of our garden stuff away, actually. Oh, let me set the time here. Let me see. What time is it now? Don't know. Because I didn't wear a watch. That's one of the nice things about retiring. Is forgetting about the watch. Now this water, did it come off the snow blower? Or did it leak in here? Hard to say, isn't it? And this tire is supposed to be for the grandson children, but I can't hang it, and it's hard to get the sun around to be able to do that. There's quite a bit of good rope in there. And somebody gave us, I gotta find it, a way to put a seat in the inside of this so they don't fall through the hole when you give them that big yahoo. We'll see you later. And we're going to have to get the old, see if we can get the old rototiller going here pretty quick. Make sure it's all serviced. We only run it about, I don't know, probably doesn't get 10 hours a year on it. Plus I gotta start getting some gas here too, Hank. This will all go into the mower, but the thing is, the freaking price of gas, man, is just gone up through the roof. All because of one jerk-off in some foreign country who decided okay, that's burning. That looks like about it right now, folks. I never did put those on this year. And that's the Wi-Fi device for out here, but don't work. I've got to come up with a better way of getting Wi-Fi throughout the whole house here. I'd like to have Wi-Fi at least up to the garden. That way I could put a camera up there, hooked up, and I don't know, maybe over towards where that shed is out there. I don't know if you can focus into that or not. You know, just a bunch of cameras around so I can see if people are rummaging around here or not, looking for good stuff. You won't find anything here because it's all piled in here, but yeah. And if I remember later, Alan, I'll come in here and I'll show you what the difference is between these two saws. This saw is just, well, I'll do it right now actually. This saw here is the 180, and it's easy to pick up. There we go. Get rid of that shovel. This is a 180C, and I think they're 181s now. And this one is a 291. That's a bigger bugger to carry. It's just a little bit too heavy, especially when you want to start, start it up and you're all gung-ho to do something, and by the time you get it lit or fired up, it just doesn't want to go that easy. Okay, well that's it. Survey says we're getting there. I got to pick up more dirt for inside plants, which is a good idea. Then you don't have creepy crawlers all over the house. Did you know? I didn't know this till a couple years ago when a friend of mine told me. when you see mosquitoes floating around in your house in January and it's minus 30 out, it's coming off the wood. So the flies, the whatever, bugs, will go into the bark here and hide underneath it. And when it warms up in the house, because it's right beside the fireplace, the buggers come out and then they start flying around the house. It's really weird to see it. You know, like I say, the mosquito in January, but it's all coming in from the wood. So this fellow, he don't like the bugs in his house, and what he does is he only brings it in and puts it into the stove as soon as he needs to use it. I'm not doing that. I wonder if this is not from the snowblower thawing out. I'm hoping. We shall see, because there's water here, and the only way the water can get on that mat is from the snowblower itself. Maybe it's not leaking through the wall. So, another theory. So anyway, here we go. I'm going in. We're going to call that the end of today. Thanks very much for coming along for my ramblings and my journeys. And we'll see you soon. Tuesday, I'm going to the city. Got lots to freaking do again. Alright, 2 doctors, dog food thing, harnesses, Costco, the usual. Busy. Bye-bye. Take care. Subscribe.